after that you will not have enough space in your storage.
Alright, I'm Leslie Tripathy. I'm here for my legacy series with a French gentleman, and he is Bruno Deshayes. You know, there are a lot of letters in his
there
are a lot of alphabets in his name that are silent.
Okay.
Isn't it?
Yes, right.
Alright, so how will I greet you? Namaste.
Namaskar.
So in your how do you greet in French?
What means greet in French? But what do you think about? You know the French culture? We have, in France we have a consciousness of many things about the life and the creation.
Okay.
From French word and French language. I discovered that in my life that I had to come in India because I discovered that the origin of our humanity is in this area.
In India?
Hindus.
Really?
Yes, it's the reason I wanted to come here.
Okay.
To be like the salmon is going back at the source, alright? I'm doing exactly the same.
Okay.
Because I accumulate different life.
Okay.
From many thousand years.
Okay.
And now I'm coming in this area because I wanted to, to touch and to feel and to be
the basics.
To be the basics.
The roots.
Of the origin of the humanity. Because it's there.
India has the origins of humanity.
North India, some because India country is not so far. It's not so old.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Before we had the Indus Valley
civilization.
Yes.
Yeah. We read that in the history books.
And I'm very interesting to meet some people who are coming from Aryan, because you have some Aryan people. They are like me.
Yeah.
Blue eyes.
Aryan culture. Yeah.
Yeah, Aryan culture.
Yeah.
This is my origin.
Yeah, like the fair-skinned North Indians, they say they have something from Aryan culture, and the South Indians, they say they're the Dravidian culture.
Well, after.
Do you know I'm a mix of both?
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm a mix of Dravidian and Aryan culture. Yeah, okay, we'll get back there.
Right.
So, you work in the Mumbai Metro project.
Yes. So I came here because my company proposed me to take the lead of the integration activity for this project. So myself, I like a technical system director, and I did all the design, the preliminary design on what we have to do to achieve a target requested by the client to do a driverless metro. So this is my main core business myself. I'm a system expert. I did the first driverless metro in the world. It was in Lyon City in France, and I have a complete knowledge on the real time to do this kind of metro.
And have you traveled by the Indian Railways?
Honestly, no. When I saw how it was a crowded platform, I said it's not for me. Sorry, I cannot go in.
I have traveled and I had my hair pulled, I had my...
Probably, I believe you, but when I saw that, I said, no, it's not for me.
Yeah.
I said, okay, but we are not going to do the same for the metro.
Okay.
Especially in terms of train capacity, because when I arrived, I was shocked. Because at the beginning, they said the train capacity could be 8-10 people per square meter. And I look at my client and say, how do you do to put 10 people in a square meter? You calculate the people who are sitting in the roof of the train. No, sorry, in the metro it's impossible.
Okay, so that's why the metro has a door that closes.
Exactly. As it will be a driverless system. That means we will have to respect a headway, a short headway, and a dwell time. That means the time when the train arrives at the station, see the people alighting and boarding, and after that leave the station. We have to have an automatic system, and in safety. And also, I'm in India independent safety assessor.
Okay.
So I will be responsible for this project of the signature of the certificate for operation.
Okay. All right. So because so what are your expectations from the Mumbai metro that's going to happen like in the next three years?
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to take 3 more years. We have to wait.
Alors, objectively, we start the project in a different way where I consider that normally we have to work. Generally, we solve the land acquisition before to start the project. But here in India, we start at the time where we don't have the land, so automatically it's creating delay.
Okay.
Mechanically, it's creating delay for this reason. The work on progress is almost compliant with what we are expecting, but now we have some reality in terms of ground means when the tunnel boring machine is boring, we discover some local difficulties. Mm-hmm. So automatically they have to go slowly, and sometimes they can start again. So we have an average speed today, not exactly what myself I consider we must have.
Okay.
Oh, it's on progress.
How different is India from France?
It's a complicated question.
Yeah, like culture-wise and food-wise.
I met different Indian people. I'm living in a building where I'm meeting a lot of Indian people. I have 100%, I would say, 1 or 2% of friends are French.
Okay.
Only.
Over here?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That means I have, in principle, Indian friends, and some foreign, like American, Spanish, Japanese, what else? France. In fact, it depends of where come from the people. When you met Indian people who traveled, they have a consciousness of different culture that we can compare. Myself, I consider that it's not a problem of culture. It's the concept is how you are yourself. If you have the discernment, if you have the intelligence to understand and to be able to be pragmatic or not.
Okay.
It depends on that.
Okay, food-wise.
Indian food is wonderful, but for me, too much spicy.
Yeah.
My difficulty is when I'm eating some Indian food to have, when you compare my culture, French food, we are very delicate. When we cook at the right level. We try to keep some vitamin or some quality of the food. It's different. I can say it's different.
Okay, it's different. So what do you eat here? Over here, there's a difference of
what I'm eating every day, or I'm used to raw vegetable.
Okay, you are used to eating raw vegetables in France.
Here.
But over here, you're eating raw vegetables.
Yes.
Like you're steaming them.
Yes.
Boiling or steaming them.
Rarely, because as I know, when you have the vegetable, our body needs some vitamins. And if you are boiling the vegetable, the vitamin disappear. Yeah. So that means you are eating, but nothing interests for your body.
Yeah.
So it is the reason myself I'm quite special as a French guy, because I have a consciousness of who we are.
Yeah. Okay. So.
And I can complete one thing that myself I consider it's the reason I told you I wanted to come here, because I know the origin of humanity is here, because I consider myself as a son of Enki.
Okay. Again?
Enki.
Okay.
You don't know who is Enki? If you are going in the museum here, you have regularly in all museums of India, you have always a Sumerian plate.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And you have Enki there.
Okay.
Everybody is everywhere. Nobody knows who is he.
Yeah.
But he's there.
He's there.
Yes.
That's
funny.
Really interesting.
No. I met that when I visiting some city in this country. I regularly saw in those museums. Enki. I say, great, you are here.
So. What are the other cities you visited from India?
Rajasthan, I visited the many cities there. Agra, obviously. come in India and not seeing Agra, that means it's impossible. Agra.
Taj Mahal.
Taj Mahal.
Yeah.
If you don't see the Taj Mahal coming in India, there's no
You
sense.
have not visited India at all.
At all.
It's a wonder. It's a wonder of love and beauty.
Yes.
What was your first reaction when you saw Taj Mahal? Light. You were like in awe. You were awestricken.
When you see the monument, when you see this place, you feel light. There's a light here.
Light. Something magical.
Not magical. Light. Myself in terms of consciousness.
Okay. In terms of consciousness.
Yes, many lights. I mean, here you have a huge energy there. Huge energy.
Huge energy.
Yes.
Okay. That's something new that I've heard.
Really?
You put it so well.
Because when you are fully connected with the universe, with yourself, and with your creation, you can feel a lot of things.
I do. So you do.
But it's not a mental. It's not with mental, the brain or with the heart. It's only the consciousness of something. That means it's it's around you.
Yeah, the vibration, the aura, the seventh chakra alignment.
You can say that. Well, we can say.
Yeah, we can say as we.
Yes.
But there's something. There's a consciousness. There's a vibration, a frequency that matches.
And I'm able to receive the good vibration, and when I feel someone with a bad vibration, I escape them. I escape.
Oh, you can.
Yes. I escape, and because I'm not interested to mix my positive energy with people who has bad energy.
So it's about the higher consciousness.
Yes. I was surprised about one thing. When I arrived here in this country, I discovered that few people had the real consciousness of that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Few people.
Yes.
As compared to the ones from your country. Yeah, over here.
No, I say that because in France, the Indian country is seen as a real spirituality country.
Yeah.
But in fact, for me, it's not a judgment.
Yeah.
It's just an assessment.
Yeah.
You have a lot of people who are following religion.
Yeah.
I don't believe on any religion, even I'm Christian myself. But I understood that the consciousness doesn't have any link with religion, because now I know who is the God, because God is inside.
Okay, yeah.
I don't believe on any religion for this reason, because the religion everywhere are showing this is a God, this is a God. No.
Yeah.
We are.
He is within us.
We are God.
We are God.
But I know also for what reason, because physically we have everything inside to care ourselves. When you understand how works your body, cellular, blood, and so on, you can discuss with your blood, you can discuss with them, and you can identify clearly what is the matter in case when you have any disease or you have any problem. You can say, okay, I have this problem because. So after that, you take not medicine, I'm taking vitamin.
Okay.
Vitamin C, vitamin C, vitamin C.
Okay.
With that, 2 days after, finished another story.
Okay, that's so beautifully put. Yeah, you put it so well.
But believe me, it came after long personal
evolution, knowing oneself.
Yes.
Learning about the higher self, the consciousness, awakening.
Exactly.
Yes.
And we need the time to achieve that.
That's about self-love. They say, love yourself first.
But now I know how to maintain my body and my age. I said my daughter today, 2 years ago, probably you will see me within 100 years and a half. Yes.
That's so amazing. I like that confidence.
Because when you understood how is it possible to maintain your body?
Yeah. But you can take care of yourself.
So I just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
That's the secret of life, of happiness.
And also I have a confidence to give you, because as I'm working with the energy, because I'm myself a practitioner of energy.
Okay.
And when I arrive at Kolkata, I have a connection with someone who trained me on how to use the energy at the planet level.
Okay. Okay.
Very interesting. So
Yeah.
I did some experience
Yeah.
with results. So
You got the results?
yeah. And believe me, for me, I was even myself surprised about that because something happened in USA and they didn't understand what happened, for what reason they discovered that. And I love myself. I say, oh, come on, it works.
Yeah. Wow. That's
We can do a lot of things. So it's the reason I believe on the creation. I believe on the human. I believe on the possibility of the human to be a creator and not to become a slave. We can be individually a creator and to create ourselves and to create many things. When you understood that, suddenly your life, become what they say, wonderful.
Yeah.
I don't care about many things. I don't care about the death. I don't care about what's happened tomorrow because I consider it's important what is important today,
Right now.
what we are doing right now.
Yeah.
What is oncoming within 1 year, an hour? I'm not interested by that because my decision always is taking place now. After that, I give my wishes to the universe, and the universe is following what I want to do.
Wow, so well put.
It's very easy.
Yeah, somehow I think I've been also practicing this. Like for the past few years, I've been having my moments where I think I get engrossed in the stress around me, and I feel like I'm being like being sucked into life, and I feel there's so much above me. I wish to I feel drowned. I want to go up. But now, after I tried this, living in the moment and disconnecting from negativity.
We have some training to do also to understand on how you are able to, because within a few seconds I can have the connection, because here you have the chakra. Okay? And when you are in a good vibration, automatically I'm feeling it, so I know that I'm connected.
Yeah.
Even now, when I'm doing that, I'm able to do that. But now, in this life, if you want to live, you must have a work.
Yeah.
And you have to work.
Yeah.
My passion is the railway.
Sorry?
The railway is my passion because when I was student, my first job was to work with SNCF in France.
Okay.
It's a major railway company in France. And I'm working in the railway since 45 years.
Okay. And you came to India first, that was in Calcutta you landed, is it?
I started in Kolkata because they wanted to have some support for system design for the metro. And in any case, I was part of the bid offer for the competition of this project.
Okay.
And when the company signed off the contract agreement, they called me, Bruno, now go to Mumbai.
The Mumbai Metro.
Mumbai Metro. When I came to Mumbai, I was in a dream because I said, it's an international city, it will be a wonderful city, compare Kolkata. But when I saw Mumbai, I cried. I said, oh la la, my God, the traffic jam, the people shout, they cry, too many people in the street. When you are traveling, you are spending a lot of time to wait. Each 5 seconds you avoid an accident.
It's like you have to be very alert here. You do the things that you learn in Mumbai,
now,
you have to be very alert.
Frankly speaking, at Kolkata I was able to have regular shows, some exhibition, dancing, music, Indian, free, because there it was free because it's the capital of the culture in India. But here you have NCPA, okay, so I'm going regularly NCPA.
But there are other theatres.
And believe me, with my wife, we are only 2 foreign regularly to be there.
Okay, have you visited Tripathy Theatre?
Yes, I go there regularly.
June?
No, never.
No, that's a good theatre. You will like it.
No, I have to
check.
I have to check to know that because I go regularly at NCPA because I love some Indian exhibition. I love to see music, dancing, and so on.
Okay.
Another thing that I was able to do at Kolkata, to go to somewhere with my wife to dance cha-cha, some Latin music. Here, I don't know where it's possible.
Places.
Maybe, but I don't know.
I'll tell you. You can go.
If you can give me some place, my wife will be enjoyed because she wanted to continue to dance. I say, I don't know where we
There are millions of places.
Millions.
Yeah, because this is the capital of, it's Bollywood,
Oui, okay, we can dance Bollywood, but myself, if I want to dance some Latin...
Yeah, you can. We have all forms of dancing here. There are millions of dancing classes here.
Give me.
Yeah, I'm sending you all the links, you can go there.
Really?
And there are millions of theatres here. Like there's Rang Sharda in Bandra, there is Prithvi Juhu, you get to watch Hindi plays, English plays, French or Canadian, Chinese,
Really?
You have to go out. You can check on bookmyshow.com.
I'm connected, I have account.
Yeah. So Book My Show, there are a lot of other apps. I have friends who keep having plays. There are movie screenings. You can come. There's a lot to do in Bombay. You won't be crying anymore. I promise you. You won't be. You and your wife.
I promise.
I'll take care. Come on, we Indians. We take care of our guests. We don't let them cry. Come on.
Okay.
We won't let that happen anymore. You'll be happy.
I learned something today.
So I assure you, you won't be crying and you'll have a good time.
Okay.
There's lots more to be happy about, to watch and enjoy. I'll be hosting on events. You can be part of that.
I recognize that I'm not full objective of my position today because I'm working all the day and we have a hard work here.
Yeah.
My wife is alone or she's meeting some friend, but in fact she's not able to work in this street because whenever you want to work, Bandra somewhere, Colaba.
There's lots to do.
But when you are working, you are going nowhere because you have nothing to see or nothing to do.
Alright, we'll go for that.
So it is the reason for her. It's very difficult.
I'll connect with her.
If we can correct that, I will thank you because for me it's become complicated.
Don't worry, you have me, you have Leslie.
Oh,
Alright, so have you seen Bollywood movies?
Yes, I do.
You have which ones?
No, sorry, the name. No, I saw because I have a TV at home and I have channel. So sometimes we are looking movies. Huh? Yes. No.
Okay, alright.
For that I have I dance because in our building we do regular parties.
Yeah.
So I participate and attend those parties and with my wife we dance Indian dance. Everything. So you are dancing that? I say, why not?
That's nice. I would love to watch them. I think we should we should have another session where we dance to Bollywood.
He will invite you, huh?
Yeah, he'll be invited. He'll be part of it. Alright, so we are signing up. Over here. We're signing off right now. We have more interesting things coming up with you and your wife.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, take care. And before going, say Khush Rahiye.
Khush Rahiye?
Yeah, Khush Rahiye. Okay, this is Bruno's Bhangra come hip hop dedication for India.
Like this,
Okay, Bhangra. Thank you.